EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Martin here with your outlook for April 20th, 2021. I have the Reading Fightin' Phils hat on today. This is the Tuesday sponsor throughout the entire baseball season, the 2021 AA baseball season for the Reading Fightin' Phils. They are going to be opening their 2 weeks from today. Their first opening series is against the Erie Seawolves. It'll be starting at 7:05 p.m. on May 4th. So late start for minor league baseball, but they will be starting very soon, and they will be the Tuesday sponsor to coincide with their scheduled home opener 2 weeks from today. For ticket information, please visit rphils.com. They are the Tuesday sponsor throughout the season. We have a Friday sponsor as well. A lot of inquiries about the Rent Bobby's Head promotion that we're doing. If you want information about how to get your business advertised, I'm getting a lot of questions about is my business legit enough for you to do in the video? Yes, it is. If it's a legit business, it's not political, it's not Pornhub or something stupid. As long as it's a legitimate business and you have a hat and a logo and want me to wear it during the video, I will do so. Please give me send me an email to info@epawaweather.com and I will get back to you on the pricing for that. But the sponsorship is going to be running this point forward, and it's going to be a different day you can sponsor throughout the week. We have 4 days available, so please info@epawaweather.com for information on that promotion. So today we have a very warm day, and we have a surge of warmth ahead of this cold front, which is going to be situated off to our northwest. There's going to be a warm front that's going to move through overnight, and it could be a few showers with that. Not a big deal, but some areas, especially central northern areas, could get into a few showers with that overnight. But the surge of warmth is going to be today, generally partly cloudy today. Yesterday we had some very good rainbow shots here. This is from our drone pilot, cloud to ground storm chaser Ray Legner. He took the drone up here in Chalfont, PA, and captured this beautiful video of the rainbow in Chalfont yesterday. Some rain showers off in the distance there, and the sun coming out just the right angle to give this beautiful shot yesterday, which we posted on our Facebook page. So today, again, warm. We have the warm front moving through overnight, few spotty showers with that. And then we have a cold front moving through tomorrow, and it's going to be guided in here by low pressure. Could be some stronger storms with this involved. I don't think it's going to be an all-out severe event where you're having like just about everywhere getting into severe weather. But there could be some spots that have some locally strong storms approaching severe or maybe even reaching severe limits with wind gusts. That's going to be the primary concern with this. So we take a look at the NAM high-res future simulator radar. This is today. We move through to the evening. Here's those spotty showers across mainly the central and northern areas. Once you get up in the northeast PA, north central PA especially, you can see that here. This is the warm front lifting through. A few spotty showers with that. And then once we get into Wednesday morning, there's going to be this is noon. There's a line of thunderstorms that are starting to develop here in central Pennsylvania. Maybe some prefrontal trough activity out ahead of it. The NAM is now the evening run of the NAM is showing this for the first time. As we move forward in time, and it runs in a little bit better instability moving further east, is where we can get a little bit better organized storms. This is where the Storm Prediction Center highlighted the eastern areas for the best chance to see something that would be approaching severe limits or reaching severe limits. So there could be some stronger portions of this line as it moves eastward, and the primary threat from this is going to be wind gusts, straight line winds, not tornadoes. So once it congeals into a line segment like this, typically the tornado threat, I don't want to say it goes away, but it significantly diminishes because the winds are all unidirectional at that point for the most part. And then if you get any bowing of this line here, it can accelerate the winds behind it. Behind this frontal boundary is some very cold temperatures relative to average. So you're going to go from 70 to 75 today. Some areas up north might not get to the 60s. You can see next to the video here in the 66 far northern areas. 74 down by the Philadelphia Metro. That's today. Tomorrow, before the front comes through, 55 north, 65 southeast. But then you're going to be not getting out of the 40s in most locations, except for southeast on Thursday. So there's one heck of a thrust of cold coming in here relative to the temperatures prior to it and relative to average. So with that, that could fuel these storms a little bit as they move eastward. Now, I don't expect many of you to understand what this is. This is a model sounding. And what we're looking at it here when we dissect the NAM, we can look at a simulated radar all you want. The key important factors here, the instability is not incredibly high, so I don't expect to see a tremendous amount of lightning. Some lightning, moderate lightning with this. but it's a very high shear environment. This is what we call a low cape, high shear environment, and these can produce some wind damage issues, especially if the lapse rates cooperate, which in fact they do. These are very high lapse rates, over 8 degrees Celsius per kilometer, which is a drop in temperature for every kilometer you go up from the surface up to, in this case, 3 kilometers above the surface. So that's a pretty significant drop in temperature when you go up in height. So with that, it increases the ability, or it increases your chances of having very strong winds as the thunderstorm line moves through. So that's one of the things we're going to be monitoring in the next couple of days, just seeing what we're at, because we have about 36 hours here really to take a look at this and see where we trend. But there is the potential for some strong to severe thunderstorms Wednesday afternoon. And the timeline of this, in Pennsylvania, you're looking at about a noon to about 3 or 4 o'clock, I'd say 4. And then in New Jersey, we're looking at about 3, 4 o'clock up through about 6. Okay, and that'll be out. So it's going to be moving through pretty quickly. Some of you on Twitter have messaged me about I have tickets to the Phillies game. Is it going to be interrupted? It could be. It starts at 1:05. The line looks like it's going to come through between 3 and 4 o'clock here in the afternoon on Wednesday, so that could result in a delay. But it's not going to be something where rain's hanging around forever behind it. It moves in, it's in and out, and it's done. So you have a delay, 45 minutes to an hour or something like that, and then play resumes. Of course, on the other side of the front, though, it's going to get windy, and that's going to last. That's going to last through the evening. Breezy conditions and wind shifting to a different direction, blowing in instead for the second half of the game, if it is in fact delayed. And then once we get into the overnight, still a little bit breezy, but then on Thursday we have the really gusty winds, some 30 to 40 mile per hour wind gusts possible as this moves through, but we're expecting partly cloudy skies on Thursday. One day of cold. Again, most areas not getting out of the 40s, but some areas southeast might get into the low 50s, maybe. Very cold relative to the time of year and relative to the temperatures that we're going to see prior to the front. And then once we get beyond that on Friday, we are mostly sunny, but temperatures are going to rebound quite a bit, back to near 60 or into the low 60s by the time we get to Friday. Saturday, we get into the middle 60s for highs, and we're partly cloudy day. Clouds are going to increase during the evening, and then we have another shot of rain coming at us late in the overnight Saturday night into at least Sunday morning. This might go into early afternoon, though. It's just right now it looks like just now the heaviest rain is farther southeast with this low pressure. And it might maybe your southeast areas get a little bit heavier rain, but for most of us, the rest of us, is just showery activity that's going to be taking place here on Sunday, and then we clear out here on Monday with temperatures just very slightly below average. I'm EPA WA meteorologist Bobby Marchus. That is your outlook for April 20th, 2021. Have a great Tuesday.